Okay, new project. Well, it is a new project, but I don't know if you remember this. I did this. This is a boat switch, and I wired it up. How to wire it up, a boat switch. So I'm now going to fit it into this little beaut, which I've just acquired. It's a Quicksilver 420, and I'll just get on board and show you around. If I fall off, it's going to make a good YouTube video. Okay, right, bear with me. Right, in safe and sound. A bit of wiring needs doing. Some broken wires there. And that, I mean, it's in really good nick, apart from the odd. Let me just show you here. That's the panel I'm going to get into. This is the switch I'm going to fit, if you remember this. Well, if you look at the other video on how to wire this up, and I'm going to fit that. Well, I'm not too sure. That's what I'm looking at today. I've got to take the panel up. It might be in here. Yeah. So she's a 420 Quicksilver. It's only 14 foot. Looks like a stubby little monkey or a stubby little frog. Seats 5. You got fuel tank and loads of space. Rod holders, battery with more space for more batteries, which I'm going to use, and of course I'll demonstrate this. There's a nose clip there. Yeah, you've got also a shut-off valve, totally isolation valve, should I say, not shut-off. Very nice, very easy starting, electric start, tilt and trim, 40 Merc, and a small backup engine. I'm going to replace that. I've got a better one than that. That does start first time actually. Yeah, so there you go. Bit of a project. Hopefully before the end of the summer. Checked all these out, and I've got a clue what they do. Here we go. That's why I'm putting the new switch in. These, they don't light up. It says nav lights here, and that works, and these work. The horn doesn't work. The start and stop button, so I have no idea what they do unless the fuses are gone. I've not checked that. It says deck light, but fuse looks alright, yeah. So I'm going to get the panel off and we'll have a look behind the panel. I'll take you and not show you till I get the panel off. It's only a few screws, but I'll show you what I find in a sec. Okay. Okay, panel off. Oops. What a bloody mess. Oh my god. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you with long, drawn out, boring videos. I've got to find where all this goes, and I'll trace all this back. Get rid of what I don't need. There's quite a bit in here I don't need. Find out where all these connected, because this is the switch which we're looking at behind. That is the nav lights, so I'm gonna have to chase that back and find out where that goes. It's got the oh bloody hell. Anyway, and the one at the top there is the horn. That's not even connected to anything. Oh, I see where that is. That's the compass light. It looks like it's dropped out. All right, so I'll go and start and sort this out. It wastes time me taking you through all this. You don't want to see that. You just want to see the wiring of the new switch, and I'll go in depth in that to make sure you got everything spot on. Okay, catch you in a bit. Okay, just a quick one. I think we've got an earth block here, and they've got a big blue cable which is coming from the battery. It's quite a good, it's almost like not quite cooker cable, and that's feeding an earth into this earth block, so everything goes back to that. That's okay. But it's just a botch. And then this is the positive block. This is your live and your negative in theory. So I'm just going to trace. I've just took a couple out which are non-existent. This I'll take out. It's got a light on it, you can see. That's permanently on. So that should have a feed to the positive and to the negative. So that's quite good. That'll come out. I've already got that on the other switch. And that's all I'm doing really. I'm just going to go through and just take out what's needed. This is going to be a bit of a we've got ignition, and we've got a big batch here, and I have no idea where that's going. It could be a radio fitment. Anyway, so I'll crack on, not bore you, and I'll get back to the exciting bit. Okay, quick update. Jumble of wires got a little bit better. This bunch here that I've put up here, out the way, tied it out the way. I've took everything away which is connected, what was round it. They're not tied, cable tied. Just this bunch, and this is to do with the electronic ignition, the key, the power on and off, the isolator. So I'm just going to there's two bare wires here. I'm just going to tape them. Sorry, just going to tape them up. So that's tidied up that bit. This is the switch on the outside. I can actually virtually get rid of that because this blue wire coming out from the battery is powering, like I said, a live block and a neutral block. So really I can eliminate, I can leave that neutral block there, wire it to my switch down here to the neutral side, and then wire the live to it as well. I use these Molex connectors. I'll put a link in the description down below when I've finished, where you can get these off eBay. Very good, because you can just connect them straight to a battery. So what I'll do, I'll put one of these Molex on the end of this. So I'll disconnect this from this block, and then this will become a fully live block and take over from the live, but it can't take over from the negative, because on the switch you've only got a live side showing. So you've got to wire all the lights back to the negative side, which will be to this block. So I'll leave that block there, or I can swap it and put that block as a negative. It doesn't have to, it doesn't really matter. I'll show you as I'm doing it. Okay, remember the mess? Now, like I said, I'm leaving all that. That's fine. Remember all this junk here? Right. When it boils down to it, if you just trace it back step by step, like where your lives are, because he's got so many wires mixed up here, it's ridiculous. So this is, like you said, your earth block. This is your live block. So these two black ones, when you trace them, he's got two black wires, whoever, it doesn't matter who it is, it's fun, going to a live and a neutral. So you need to trace these back and find out where they go. So all you need to do, you can actually disconnect them from here. So long as you know one's red and one's black, you can change the wires. That's easy. So what I will do, I'll change this now for a Molex connector. I will probably leave this one because I quite like, it's quite a decent one. Well, that's not bad either anyway. I found out that this is the light that goes up here, goes to a switch live and live, because when it's on, and when it's off, it's not. Well, that's common sense. So this, all that's connected to this was the external two lights, one there and one the other side of the boat, and that was always connected to that. So this is obsolete. This doesn't do anything. Look, you can see there's no wires there now. All it is a positive and a negative to that. So that's now obsolete. So all that junk you saw hardly did anything. It was a radio which was obsolete, a couple of speakers which were not there, these two wires which went nowhere. Doesn't that look better? Right, so I'm going to install my switch now, and I'll show you how I do that as well. Okay, change of plan. Stays, which is your live block. Neutral block stays. This is now obsolete. I just tried them, the lights don't even work on it anyway, they're not, that's fine, I'll block that off. That is now obsolete, which is the two lights on the outside and the compass light. So that's now obsolete, and this one doesn't work anyway. So what I'll do, I will now take them out, and if you look at my switch, it is working. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put an isolation switch. I'll show you as I'm going through. So I'm going to wire this directly now to the live coming in from the battery and the neutral. This will go down to my panel itself. I'm going to mount the panel on the wall. Bear with me on this box. I'll level that off like that. So it'll be on the inside. It is waterproof, but everything's on the inside there. I'm not going to charge my phone when I'm going out and it's pouring down with the rain, so I'll charge it in here. So that'll go there. And then I'll wire everything into this box, the lights, everything. It's okay. So I will show you everything. I'm going to apologise if I'm boring you, but I'm just going to let you know what's going on now then. So what I have done, I have wired my live directly to this live coming in from the blue lead, which is directly from the battery. So it's just like a big connector block. Okay, I've wired my neutral from there, if you follow, going up the black one, and that's going to the negative side, which is connected by that big blue cable via the green and yellow earth wire. Now I could move that block if you. I'm just going to show you something. So this is now working perfect. I have wired the roof lights up to the two lights which go there, the compass light, and the other side. So if you can see that, there we go. So that is now on. So the idea is you take the main live, it's only a bodge, I'm not leaving it like that, to the live on my switch. Can you see that? That one there? So it's the only one connected. Let me just bring that in focus for you. It's the only one connected, okay? So that live is going from the lights, and then the neutral is going straight to that earth block. So this is just controlled by, this is just mainly live. This is a switch. So all your lives will go to here. All your neutrals will go to that earth block, all of them, okay? Including, let me just put that down. The next one, it will be, this is my navigation, which is depth finder and everything. What else? Whatever I remember, I will get back to you. But I'm thinking of moving this earth block inside this terminal, just inside the box I've got already, but we'll see, because it just means less wires, less mess, because they'll be hidden away. But I'll show you as we go. I do apologize if I'm boring you, but I'm just going step by step. Okay, next thing, drill your panel onto the wall. So I've got two stainless steel nuts and bolts going through. I'm going to put another one up there to make sure it's nice and firm, and then I'm going to definitely drop this earth block inside. Okay, I'll show you that. Okay, this is my earth block, so it's my negative, not earth, negative, okay, from the battery. So it's coming down in, and these, each one loop means that each one of these is neutral. So it doesn't matter which one you connect to, that is your neutral side, and that will now fit there. So everything neutral will go to this block. Okay, everything neutral goes to that block. Okay, next stage, I'm bypassing that. Don't even need it. So that's gone. The earth clip's gone. The earth clip is now, the earth block is now inside here. So all your negatives, I said before, sorry to bore you, will be going to here, all your negatives. All the lives, now this has been wired up straight from the battery. So you can see I'm live now. So all your lives will go, whatever you want connecting. So if it doesn't matter what it is, lights, radios, CD, I'll show you it working in a minute, will all go to the live side of these terminals. That's all that's left. So your live goes to them. So your reds from your lights, I'm not being pedantic, or I'm just trying to show you how to do it. So all your reds for your switches will go for your lights, your navigation lights, sat nav, your radios, your chargers, or whatever you want. USBs are all separate. And then all your blacks will go to negative. Okay, pretty straightforward. And then this will sit inside like that. This is fused, so this is now a fuse going straight to the mains battery. Okay, so this is now fused. That's your live. So yep, so I'll carry on wiring it, and each time I do something I'll wire it in. So the live will go through there, same as the negative. Negative will go to the block, live will go to the switch. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, this is an outside navigation light, or whatever you want to call it. I fed the wires through. Live. So let's have a look at this switch panel. Bear with me. Let's have a look. Let's say Let's go for zombie lights. Do you know what zombie lights are? They're the actual lights either under a car or at the bottom of a boat or at the side of a boat that shines into the water or shines on the road. Pretty cool. Anyway, so zombie lights. So what we'll do, which one was it? Second one in. So, sorry, tidy up, find the wires. So live to the switch, pushing down. Right, let me just wire this up. I'm going to wire this now to the block. Okay, so neutral, live to zombie. This better work. So, can you see that? Let me just get back a bit more. Hey, look at that. That delay on the camera, isn't that weird? So that's it. That's virtually it. That's so I'm going to carry on connecting, and I'll show you when it's all done. But look at the difference. And the mess before. So that'll come out. I'll take that out now. So any live now. So this is live, even though it's a black wire. He's just used 2 black wires. That's negative. That's live. So that'll come down. This where I left that wired up. So that's negative. That's live from the light. So that'll be next. So I'll wire these up. And each time I do something, I won't show you. You've got the gist of it now. So each time I do a wiring, it'll be straightforward. There you go. Block connector is negative, switch is live. Okay, I've just crimped this one. This is going to be an internal light. I thought I'd just let you know as well, this is one handy bit of kit. This is not expensive. You can get them off eBay. It's called, here we go, Tactics 160 piece terminal assortment connections. Brilliant. These are ideal for connecting cables together, which are a bit short, so I've just been done that one. This will be next, which will be the red ones. Well, you got a couple of them left, so we'll use red for them for live. We're nearly there. I mean, it looks a bit of a jumble, but it's not. It'll be all tidied up. And with the block connector, with the neutrals, you can double up, so you can put 1, 2, 3 or 4. As long as they're not massive amounts of, you're not going to put a cooker in here and electric kilowatt fire. I mean, these are just small lights and whatnot. So this you can double up, triple up, quadruple up. It doesn't matter with these terminals. You can see I've done that. Okay. With the lives as well, it's not too bad. But just with the lives, you're connecting each individual device to each individual switch, the live side. That's about it, really. I'm going to start tidying up. I'll put it together and I'll show you when I've finished. So it'll be tidied, the wires will be crimped and strapped together, and you'll just see it, and I'll just go through it as I'm testing each one. Okay, there we go. Finito. For now, I mean, we've got some more wiring to do, but you've got the gist of the project. This is what it looks like now. Pretty tidy. I make sure everything's tidy, all crimped properly, all the wires are tucked away nicely. I put a good cable tie around the top so it doesn't pull if you've got to take this off again, so you don't pull in the wires out. I've got to name some of these anyway. I've got roof lights. Where are we? There we go. Let me just do that again. Okay, so roof lights. What I've done, I've changed this one, which is a dual fluorescent roof light. It's quite old. I've done it for the simple reason is it's 8 watts. Is that per unit? Let's have a look. 2 times 8 watts. So that's a lot of wattage coming out of this. That's draining your battery, as opposed to an LED, which is nothing. So now that is roof lights. Okay. And then we've got side lights, which, if you showed you that before, that's for the compass. I don't know if you can see out there. There you go. See if you can see that. So that's your navigation lights as well. So that's all done. What else is there? So this is all fixed up. I'll show you that working now. Okay. 5 volts 1 amp and 5 volts 2 amp. Doesn't really matter. It's just a set of lights. And there you go. Kids love that. I think it's Christmas. The 12-volt socket works. I'm not going to show you that. It's back, and then you've got the voltage. Also, I'm just going to show you outside there. That there is an isolation switch. So when I finish tonight, that'll be switched off. So nothing will work then. So it'll all be isolated. They're fused as well. I fused it to the live side. Yeah. What can I say? Thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, like and share, that would be great, or just thumbs up, whatever. I will put a link into the other video down below where I've wired this up. I'll also put, sorry about that, I'll also put a link in the description of this if you like, and this little gadget. Okay, great. Thanks for bearing with me. It was a little bit tedious, I know, but all in all, brilliant. I'm just going to put that cover on and I'll show you what the finished project is like. Done. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next vid. All the best, folks.